How's it going, everybody? GodBaer here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos, and we are back with yTb Madden. This is Season 1, Game 8, and we are nearly done with this season, and the Patriots have to win at least one more game out of the last two games to stop the Falcons from getting the Mercy Championship. And of course, being on the Falcons team, as you see my running back right there, number 10, we want to win these last two games and clinch that Mercy Championship. And we have some new players. You see Skeletal Coda, the new middle linebacker for the Falcons, and he's going to be quite nice to have. Obviously, it's going to be the Falcons' third defensive player. Very nice. Obviously going to be very hard to work down the field against this defensive squad, but the Falcons have always had about 1 to 2 players more than the Patriots, which is why they have been on their way to the Mercy Championship. So if you guys would like to join, be sure to go down in the description, check out the player creation application, and comment it down below. And now you're seeing once again another defensive Falcons player, another linebacker, outside linebacker that is, and that's going to make it even more difficult. And I'm sorry, Patriots, I know you guys have had a rough season, but we're definitely going to go ahead and in Season 2, kick everybody off their teams and kind of do a fantasy draft with the random spin wheel to relocate the players on the 2 new teams. I did do a spin wheel, a few of you know, just because you were in the live stream of this game, which is what I'm going to start doing now. For those of you that want to watch the games live to see every opportunity your player has of creating something when he gets his touches on the ball, or if you're a defensive player, if you get your chance to hit the person that has their opportunity with the ball. I tweet out ahead of time, and then I also schedule the stream on YouTube so you guys can click that bell and alert yourself for when the game goes live. I don't have a scheduled day or time when I plan on recording, because that's pretty much when it is. It's when I have time to sit down and record the game, because Madden takes about an hour and a half. About an hour and a half to complete the game. Let the computers run through and do what they want with 8-minute quarters. And then the NBA one takes much less time. It maybe takes 30 minutes to an hour, which is still a good amount of time. But yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter handle is the same as my YouTube channel name and my PSN. For those of you that want to go ahead and have a PS4 and want to be friends and play games with me on that, it's GodBaer. And then of course, with the scheduled YouTube stream, all you would have to do is click the red bell, and then it would alert you when I plan to go live. And then you guys would be able to watch every play that your player has a chance of creating something. Other than that though, we are on to the players that have grown levels and what they plan on improving. And other than that, I'm really excited about how many players we have in this league and the NBA yTb series. Obviously, a lot of you kind of transferred over, but we also had a couple new players that both expanded to Madden from NBA. Obviously, having 2 yTb series, I'm happy to have you guys go back and forth and being involved in both of those. And of course, NBA being the smaller roster, a 5 starting squad was easy for us to fulfill, and we will, when I shared in the yTb Madden League, as my player's gonna bust off a nice run. But of course, Asante Beast, my rival, my person I hold the most grudge against, always chases me down, even though I'm faster than him. His 99 stamina is apparently better than my 99 stamina. But we are going to go ahead and move on and talk a little bit about the NBA League, just because it's new and I want to, kind of just get into detail about it with you guys, and that I'm going to upload the yTb Madden League every Monday, and then the yTb NBA League every Friday. And what I was going to say earlier though, before I get too far, that's probably the one thing I gotta learn to do in the commentary, is stop jumping back and forth, because my train of thought gets somewhere and then I go there and then I have to go back and retreat to what I was previously saying before. But anyways, what I was gonna tell you guys before is the YouTube live streaming with the games will not be consistent on the day. The time will always probably be around probably 8 p.m. Pacific time, which would be 11 p.m. Eastern time. It's most likely going to be later in the day, allow me to sit down, relax, and talk to you guys while we all watch our players play. But the day of the week will be completely random because obviously with my line of work, I work for a restoration business. It's for emergency remediation services. We just call it ERS for short because it's a lot easier to say. As Mateo Merced is going to go ahead and catch an extra point kick and take it all the way back. Not for a touchdown, so you don't get all the yards, but I am going to give you an extra point for that return because you got the Falcons 2 points. But yeah, the day of the week will be random, but it'll most likely always be around 8 p.m. Pacific time and 11 Eastern time. So be sure to follow me on Twitter to see that tweet when I plan to go live, and then also on YouTube, click that bell to be alerted when the game goes live. That is if you want to watch your player throughout the game. Obviously, you know, all of us will be able to interact with each other, and it'll be like a live sports event. And of course, with these games that you guys are watching now, for example, my running back, half the time I run into the offensive lineman or the 50 overall attributed offensive lineman, don't block, and I get tackled for a loss or gain a nothing. No one needs to see those. I'm only showing you guys the highlights, and any opportunity your guys or your players have to actually earn you some experience points is what I show. As Justin the Man, he's my family member, so is Speedy Fast, and of course being 5'5" makes it extremely hard for that man to tackle, and of course having 99 speed does not help at all. And right now you see FlyGamer Boi busting off a tackle, getting about 10 extra yards, and then Joe Beastman tackling him. Once again, FlyGamer Boi somehow doesn't get tackled. Asante Beast dives a little, late, not gonna lie, and then Joe Beastman, 2 beasts on that defense, ironically and literally, with Joe Beastman and Asante Beast, which is kind of ironic. But they're both corners, and they track people down as Speedy Fast. Luckily, Reaper is down there to tackle you and push you out of bounds, because with that 99 speed, it's clearly hard to get angles on you. And Ryan Hanusaki, you gotta watch your ankles. You got broken right there. And last time someone embarrassed you, it was the fullback that dove into your neck into the end zone. You ended up getting an interception later in the drive, so it's just your time to do what you did exact like last game and come out and get a little bit of revenge, as right now my running back's doing all the shining because we've had a lead the entire game, and my running back is good about breaking tackles. That Ebner guy usually tackles me every single time because his hands on me, but it's nice to break his tackle for a chance. And we get our 3rd rushing touchdown of the day, and it's looking like I'm going to get MVP unless something crazy happens, which most likely won't for the Patriots, or my quarterback IronMilk Konrad, because we have a lead. Computers are just going to go ahead and let me run the ball and the clock out, as Sean Hanusaki finally gets targeted for the 2nd play of the game. It goes for a touchdown, so they eat into our lead that we had a little bit. But regardless, Falcons win once again, and I'm not actually going to show you guys your experience on here. If you guys want to know how much you earned in this game, I guess you can calculate it yourself, or you can comment it down below, and I will go ahead and reply to you and let you know how much you want. The experience and how much you earned and all that detail is in the description. So if you want to do that, every 25 yards is 1 experience, and then other interceptions, tackles, touchdowns, all that is an experience as well. So defensive players, it's nice for you to mathematically add it up. Offensive players with the yards takes a little bit longer. But other than that, not too difficult. But of course, at the end of the game, I do show you guys who all grew a level, which is 3 players this game. And there is 1 player that didn't comment me what he wanted improved, which was FlyGamer Boi. So if you will, go ahead and comment down below. Anytime you guys grow a level, it will be 3 attribute boosted points you can put into any of your statistics, and of course make you a better player. But yeah, FlyGamer Boi, when you grew to level 3, you had yet to comment me what you wanted those points for. But for this game, it's Mateo Merced, it is Joe Beastman, and it is my man Speedy Fast, my little nephew. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know down in the comments and that thumbs up, and until next time everybody, GodBaer out.